this careless abandon of a mistake done by a male character, could it be? Oh, yeah. As Chrissy is getting dressed, a ninja bunny rabbit poof out of nowhere into existence, offering Chrissy some takeout as welcome, says her name is Reiko, and asks if she wants to make out to celebrate that she's no longer the only girl around. Okay, so what the fuck? Why is that ninja? Is it a joke? Her name is Reiko? Really? And you're gonna make sexual advances on a new kid on first meeting her? I get that it's a joke, but when you first introduce your character, the information you give is kinda sorta gonna stick as a basis for understanding the character. And last but not least, I thought you weren't the only girl. Because of the girl in the stair t-shirt? If this wasn't in your dorm room, maybe show that. And even more so, if it wasn't in the dorm room, did everyone just meet her in the hallway while she was just wearing a towel? And if so, how did you know she was your roommate? This is actually a thing I've been talking with Philip Brown about a lot, and it's the problem where your character takes up too much of the frame. Thus far, Godai is doing the exact same mistake as Philip, which is doing the 4-piece meal, showing the character only from the front, the back, or the two sides. As of such, they just stand there in the frame and take up the vast majority of the entire thing, making it hard for you to establish where they are in accordance to other things. And I know that it can be hard to put a character into a 3D space, but at least you won't be confusing people in your story. Use establishing shots, show where characters are in accordance to where they were before. A color change of the background isn't enough for us to know a location has changed. They might just as well be standing in front of a different wall in the same room. I'll admit it was a nitpicky transition, but I just really wanted to talk about it because it is an issue further into the comic as well. The next strip shows that bygones are bygones, as Chrissy wishes to play Fur of War with Quick. Get it, guys? She's a super hot gamer girlfriend? The kind most teenage nerds wish they had? Get it? Anyway, Reiko comes in and gropes Chrissy while telling her she's gotten her a job and wants to see her tits in the work uniform. Classy. The next page is this Aso guy who is mad at Sky because apparently Aso is hooking up with Sky's ex. And because he's been going to town on her, when Aso was eating her out, it was like, and I quote, E.T. taking a nap between her legs. So Reiko takes Chrissy to work and... Nope. Can't be asked to do a city drawing. Alright, I suppose this now means this is in the real world. Great! Sure! So Chrissy immediately gets hired due to being sexy and then has to pick between the sexy outfit of a pirate or a ninja. Oh sweet Jesus, are you serious? The Ninja vs Pirates meme is from 2006, dude. Anyway, Chrissy isn't really selling much, but Reiko has a genius idea of coating them both in vanilla ice cream. It's cum, guys! Get it? It's cum! Cum! We are only about 15 pages in, and this comic has already made my claim that Yosh is objectifying women so redundant that Itagaki is telling it to calm down. Okay, roll the clip.
Motherfucking Itagaki.
Motherfucking Itagaki.
Oh yes!
I love that clip so much. Anyway, Chrissy has her first day at college and finds out she has gotten an assignment that makes up 50% of her grades, and so Quick decides to help Chrissy study, if only for staring at her tits, and because Chrissy says she'll repay Quick with, and I quote, anything you want. And instead of, you know, wishing for a date, or a kiss, or just spend more time with her in general, he jumps immediately to, I want to joyride on your Swiss Alps. I won't lie, that's pretty good. Luckily, however, Chrissy has passed out from the studying and is now out cold. Anyway, the only real reason for this whole thing is so that Chrissy can get a perfect score and thus the teacher wishes to date Chrissy. Really professional there, champ. Good job. When Chrissy gets home, she's welcomed by Reiko, who rewards her by licking her cheek. Huh. Can we just, check that box? Thank you! So, super many quote-unquote drama ensues because now Quick has a competitor and Reiko just dropped the bomb on Chrissy that Quick got the hots for her, even though he hid it about as well as a 14-year-old hides his porn mags. Quick is distressed by this cause now how is he gonna ask her to the concert of which he has gotten 2 tickets, which are, again, kudos for the term, get laid tickets. Again, won't lie. That's a great fucking term. XD, my friend, lols, rufflemau, and all that stuff. Anyway, Sky decides to help Quick by calling in a friend of his who he can then share the tickets with. Is it just me, or could you not just talk with Chrissy? Go, hey girl, I got these tickets for you. You wanna go see Dante Maximum, or do you wanna enjoy coffee with your professor? And Chrissy can then pick accordingly? Or she could, I don't know, grab a cup of coffee during the afternoon and then go to the concert during the evening. Is this just gonna be another one of those stories where no one seems to talk? Anyway, Chrissy bumps into Quick and Raven, who are out driving on Quick's moped. Obviously this gets Chrissy pissy and she decides to prolong the date with the teacher. Yes, this is indeed the most run-of-the-mill drama thing you've ever seen. You watch any chick romance flick with little to no time put into it, and you will have the exact same plot. It's ridiculous. Don't ask why I know that. While Chrissy is taking a spectator seat to Reiko and Sky's sex life, we move back to Quick and Raven, the girl Sky got to go with Quick to the concert with. I gotta admit, I actually liked how Raven seemed to know that the tickets weren't for her, but isn't making a huge thing out of it. She still had a good time and ends up kissing Quick. Still a little forced considering we haven't really seen how the reluctant date went, but fuck it. Still dazed about that kiss, Quick comes home and bumps into Chrissy. Literally. They quickly apologize to each other and Quick's about to confess his feelings to Chrissy when Sky pops out in handcuffs. And I know comedy and humor is subjective, but the strip then ends with the punchline being a super unfunny exclamation from Quick, despite he should be used to this by now. Like, the joke here is that Quick is making a funny sounding exclamation that is not your typical, oh god damn it. I mean, the joke is basically this. Oh my goddamn shit fuck bitch tits Kama Sutra Northern Noises Luftballon Titty Twister Tuesday Campfire. Ugh! I am the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street. Also, really? Dude, you can break cuffs like that with a goddamn shoe. And why would Quick know where the key is for them? Guess that explains what Reiko meant when she said the relationship was open. Now, just as we've all happily forgotten that the whole ninja thing is a thing, they are introducing it again with this chick here arriving seemingly with the goal of defeating Reiko. As they leave the airport, the ninja Jasmine and whatever the shit this thing Jappy is, talk about Reiko and how they're here to check up on her for the matriarch as they seemingly haven't seen her since she left with Sky. Why's that, ninja? Guys, what are you doing? Is this for real? Is this a joke or? Cause you're really not done anything to build this up. Anyway, Jasmine sends Jeffy or whatever the fuck out to find and get Reiko so he can bring her to Jasmine, who in turn will be out breaking in her new credit card. When Reiko finds Jasmine, it seems like, and I'm not making this up, that Jasmine is able to completely hold Reiko's movements with ninja magic due to a card. But Reiko is able to